Hi guys, welcome back to Harping on the Past.
A Theater Kid podcast where we talk about theater past, present, and probably the future.
Probably.
What a glorious day this is. I am not Sheridan Leroux.
And I am not Jacob James.
So it must be the other way around.
That's cute. I think we need to do that every time,
Just add the intro now.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Also, I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm not sick.
I don't blame you. No, but there's something going around because...
It is like Wind City over here.
Yeah.
You'd think we live in Chicago. Do you get it?
Chicago.
Did you know that that's the Windy City?
That is the Windy City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I really thought that when you hit record, I was going to go, all I want for Christmas. It didn't work out because other circumstances happened, and it was way funnier than what I had planned. So
Great. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I'm here for season 2.
I'm so happy you're finally here.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been weeks.
Weeks, months, years, really.
So long. Literally, like what, over a month for you since you've been on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then weeks since we put one on. But we tried to do one last week, a week and a half ago, something like that.
But Sheridan was not in the mental state.
I literally got here, had all the equipment set up, and Sheridan, as we all do in life, had a mental breakdown, and we got pizza that night instead.
You know, it was a beautiful bestie night.
It was
really,
great.
It was. And sometimes we have to have little bestie nights.
We have to. So we apologize for the 2 people who listen for the delay.
Sorry for our very active listeners. I just had to have a little mentee bee, and here we are.
Here we are now.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're not sick because you have a cough drop or throat drop.
Oh, I just meant mentally.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm really not sick.
Yeah.
But the wind has actually been crazy.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night and just started coughing. Couldn't go back to bed.
Good morning, Baltimore.
I threw off my blankets and took 2 Tylenol.
Yeah.
Like they were candy, and
Pop them in there.
popped in a throat drop, and then...
No, I don't know. I think it's because I've had maybe one too many mints today. So maybe today I just really need the menthol to make me feel alive.
Just breathe.
I'm just like, I get really paranoid that my breath stinks, so I pop mints
too.
like nobody's business.
I do too.
Yeah.
All the time. I have like 2 or 3 mints in my mouth. Like, one is not enough.
It's never enough.
I always have at least 2.
Sorry, what is going on with
just
my brain?
saying a lot of...
Jeebus.
Enough.
God bless America, bro.
But I'm so glad we're finally back doing an episode.
Me too. I love our new angle.
It's
actually really not bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it
forces
it's more
me to sit up.
Close and personal to us.
I kind of like it, but honestly, if you go back and look at our other ones, we changed the angle throughout.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
We're not consistent, guys, because we're not professionals.
I also don't know that we're centered right now.
You know.
If I was like here, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, now that we're
you know
looking
what?
at it.
You guys can deal with it if you're watching. Sorry.
This is an audio medium.
Yeah.
I apologize. And also, hopefully, there's no issues with the video because the last 3 podcasts in a row have all had video problems. Mm-hmm. And Sheridan and I were just talking about getting a camera, finally.
Yeah, can you guys recommend a good one?
Yeah, something that's going to shoot and film in a high quality. What are you pointing at?
I have my yarn over there, and it's just blowing in the wind of the fan, and I saw a little... And I was like, it scared me for a second because I thought it was a bug. It's not a bug, but I just had to tell you guys.
It's just your yarn. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. But tell us which camera we should get because we need one.
Something that shoots in 4K, preferably.
Yeah. I just love that this started as a haha, so funny, we're going to do a pod. And now we're like, we need a camera.
Yeah. Well, we're still doing it, and...
We're just busy bees.
We're just very busy people, but I think, you know... This is our little passion project, baby. We still want it to look good. Mm-hmm. You know,
I think it does look good.
I think so too. I think people who listen to it genuinely enjoy the content. Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
we have some loyal fans.
We do.
Should we get merch? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let's get the harping on the sweaters. I don't know.
Harping sweats.
Harping sweats.
I love
For
it.
all of our little harpers out there.
All of our little harpers, all our little harpoons,
All of you guys.
all of our little heart stuff.
Our harp stoppers, is that what you were saying?
I don't know what I was trying to say, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Oh, my job.
I forgot entirely of a segment that we normally do on this podcast.
Me too.
We just kind of started going for it.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have a reason why you're hired or fired?
no. Well,
Okay.
maybe. Do I have one? It's
I
been
don't
it's
know.
been a while since we've done the podcast.
No, it really has. I always forget what I've already said.
And I'm like, yeah, what have I already talked about? What's going on in real life?
I have one.
What?
I'm getting hired because I did.
You did?
I did.
Let's talk about that.
You guys,
You
I
got
got
hired.
a job.
Sheridan's never had a job a day in her
I've
life.
never had a job a day in my life. I work off daddy's money. That's how I live.
Ew.
She's a trust fund baby.
Trust fund baby.
No, just kidding. No, your girl got a big kid job.
She did.
Y'all, I'm a teacher.
You got your teaching job. And it's crazy because I think the last episode you were here, we were talking about you were about to make that step. And it's a journey like you've gone through during the course of us doing this podcast. Now you're finally there.
Yeah,
And you have your own little classroom.
I do. It's not like a traditional like classroom with like 30 kids,
Yeah.
but I'll have probably about 16 on my caseload. Push in, pull out, all the things.
Yeah.
So fun.
And it's like your like first step into that world, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna be
excited.
amazing.
I'm very nervous.
Miss Luro.
Miss Luro. It's like I don't know. It feels very similar to the responsibilities of what I was doing at my other one as an aide. Like small group instruction, whatever, but now I'm just in charge of IUBs.
Yeah. And I'm not educated at all in those things, so I don't know a lot, but it sounds very important.
No, it is.
I'm very
There's
proud of you.
like legal stuff. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's so good. So that's why you're getting hired, because you did get
Because I
hired.
did.
And you
And
started.
it's all about who you know.
Yes. That's so true for a lot of jobs.
But I thought it was only for like theater or like the arts.
Yeah.
You guys, I got hired by my elementary school vice principal, and then she was my middle school principal, and now she's my boss.
Yeah. I mean, I applied to Trader Joe's.
I thought you were going to say, I also applied to
I also
have
applied
the
to this
job that Sheridan got.
teaching job, and I didn't get it.
I'm sorry.
No, but when I applied at Trader Joe's, I got rejected the first two
Yeah.
times I
Yeah.
applied. And then finally I caved and went to the store that my parents work to, and because they know my family, I basically got the job. I mean, I like to think I'm a good worker too, but
You are an incredible worker.
that definitely helped solidify me getting in. And that's jazz, baby.
and that's and that's jazz.
It's jazz.
The water.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're only 9 minutes in and we're like, well, that's a wrap.
That's the end of the podcast. No, we still have a lot to go over.
Okay.
I'm getting fired because I don't know how to dress myself.
Oh, what?
That's just kind of coming out of nowhere, but it's true. I
Okay.
was thinking about this.
Okay. Whoa, that's in my toes. Sorry. My cord.
I'm gonna edit one day a whole segment of Sheridan just getting distracted like a guppy at
I
all
want
the
that.
tiniest
I
things.
want that video so badly, you don't even know. I would laugh my little tuchus off.
Guys, it's because I'm the one in charge of all the editing.
And you're dang good at
And
it.
I'd have to go back through all the archives
Sorry.
and get all of that footage. And it's hard. It's a lot of work. Anyway,
Hard.
I'm getting fired because I have no sense of fashion. And that's
Okay.
just the truth.
Okay.
When we were at dinner tonight, we were with our good friend, Tori
Bonita.
and we were talking about, just feeling insecure in our bodies and clothes that we like starting to feel a little tight and things like that. And then I was just thinking about all my clothes in general, and I'm like, oh no,
Oh no.
I don't know what to do. Like, I'm very basic. It's either shorts or jeans, t-shirt and a sweater or a jacket. Hence what I'm wearing right now. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have anything fancy because I feel like I don't look good in fancy clothes.
To be honest, I always feel underdressed around Tori. I'm always like,
Okay.
oh no. Because she has like cute, like upscale basics.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like her top that she had on tonight. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cute. But it doesn't look dressed up. It doesn't look casual.
Yeah.
It just looks like something Tori would wear.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I want that. Like, I need to revamp my freaking wardrobe because
Yeah.
your girl has a lot of baggy stuff and I got to be looking a little profesh, I feel. I'm allowed to wear whatever I want,
But you still want
but
that
I want to be like,
level of professionalism.
right.
That makes sense. But yes, that's why I'm getting fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we dive into all the fun things, which we have a couple topics of things that we wanted to go over, things that are going on in the world.
Yeah.
York
Oh
one.
my gosh, I watched it. It was so good.
Thank you. It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was a nice conversation. And I'm very proud of Elijah.
He had so much to say.
He had a lot to
I
say.
love that he was like, my turn.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to tell you every beat, like every little piece. And I was like, I'm eating it up.
Yeah.
I'm living for it. I'm here. And I wish I was in this conversation.
I wish
and,
you
know,
were.
I was like curling my hair, like watching it. And I was like, my friends. And I was like talking back to it. And I was like, oh my God, yes. I feel like I'm there. And then you guys would talk about me. And I was like, I'm there.
I mean, if Sheridan's not in the episode, I'm talking about Sheridan at least throughout half the episode.
You know, I did find that to be true.
That it's just the truth. Like, I'm
You
going
just
to
can't
talk
get me
about
out your
Sheridan
mind. I mean,
in the episode.
Yeah.
Because when Maddie was the co-host for the week,
Yeah.
talked about Sheridan there, which
talking
was
about
very fun. I
Sheridan,
loved
you must
having
be
Maddie.
so annoyed talking about Sheridan.
I'm so irritated. I can't do it.
She sucks. Get
Can't
her out.
do it.
Jacob got hired.
I got hired. Yes, I talked about it briefly. I got hired back at New Village Arts in Carlsbad.
Oh, I didn't know you were saying where.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm allowed to say everything
Awesome.
now because they have officially announced. I'm doing their Christmas show.
Yeah, you are.
It's called 1222 Oceanfront, A Black Family Christmas.
Amen.
And it is a
And you better
fun
give me
show.
tickets to this show.
I will.
You better tell me when it is because you didn't tell me when your last one was.
That is true.
And I'm still mad about it. Just kidding.
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't. I'm not mad.
I didn't really advertise because like there's
Yeah.
it was so last minute.
Yeah.
And it was so chaotic. And I hate to say it, and I'm very glad it turned out as well as it did. But that moment of like, is this project good? Like, do I want people to see it? Like, that did cross my mind. I'm not going to lie.
Because you were posting about Ferryman a lot, and you were like, I'm so proud of this. Like, this is amazing.
And I didn't.
And that show was really great.
I didn't post about the other one very much at all. I posted one thing.
Yeah.
Because New Village Arts, we performed there, and they happened to post about it, and I reposted it. But, sorry, it just hit your knee.
It's okay.
Yes, 1222 Oceanfront Black Family Christmas. This is the third time that they've done that show, but second time fully staged.
Okay.
And I am playing a character named Brian, who has a fun, tiny little moment in there. And I'm also understudying two of the other characters.
Come on, understudy.
So it's fun, stressful, because I'm learning all their songs and everything. And being an official understudy from the start is a very intimidating process. Because when I did it for Ferryman, that didn't happen until later down the line. And I was just covering one character. And I'd had all those rehearsals to, like, subconsciously learn the role. So there wasn't very much stress or pressure because I covered a character that I was with normally. But
yeah, so you already knew the lines.
when I tell you I'm sitting in those rehearsals, eyes on both of these people, writing every note down that they're getting.
Yeah.
And then I will say, here's some tea.
Give it to
Because I'm not going to name names or anything. But and I get it. After, like, you get, like, the notes or, like, they're walking you through on, like, what to do. Sometimes paper blocking, a mixture of, like, just be up there.
Burning. I'm so sorry. Yes.
When they go back to, they're like, okay, like, let's see the scene again. I'll have everything written down. And the actors won't remember some of the notes that they were given.
Do you tell them?
Or blocking. No, because the director won't call it out. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm like, okay, so is that blocking now? not what we're doing.
Right. So, like, what is it?
So, like, I have, like, adjusted blocking. I'm like, okay, generally, I think here, and that should work. And I know it's going to get easier, like, once the show is more solidified and on its feet, but
Sure. Yeah.
still, I'm trying to learn, because it's November, what, currently? I don't know.
6th.
November 6th today. Like, we start performing on November 30th.
Oh my gosh.
So
That was crazy.
I said to them, I was like, y'all better not get sick. I will gladly learn your roles, but
Said,
let's be
"Please,
healthy.
Let's be healthy girls, okay?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my hair.
Very excited. My second time with that company and my third professional show.
Can you believe it? Within a year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jacob James is the most talented person I know, and I'll never stop screaming it from the rooftops.
And that is a lie.
It's not.
Blatant lie.
Who's the most talented person I know?
You.
I don't know Sheridan.
You don't know yourself?
No.
No.
I wouldn't say that Sheridan is a person I know. I would say Jacob is a
You
person
know.
I know. Okay. Like,
You know
I know
someone
I know who I
on the Broadway or in tours right now. Your
I do know
friend.
someone on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're acquaintances. I just like to say a friend when
You're
I
like,
talk about him.
like, actually, I've only like met this person once in passing.
No, we did shows together
Yes.
and, all of that. But, no, Jacob, booked and blessed 3 times in a year? And you want to sit here and be like, I'm not
Well,
talented.
technically, only twice this year because I booked Ferryman in 2022, but we performed it.
It's within a year, Jacob,
Oh.
of getting 3 jobs.
Still twice because I don't know. Technicalities, but we had just gotten.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we had just gotten to New York and I got the offer and I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. That's why it's hard to schedule podcasts because
Yeah.
I have rehearsals in the evenings. And then I'm like, I'm in rehearsal by 5 or
Yeah.
6. So
that sucks.
So that sucks. So that's me. Someone else please go.
Yeah. What else did we... I mean, there's a little bit of Broadway news.
A little bit. Oh, update. Writer strike has finally ended. They have come to their agreement. The actors strike is still in negotiations. And they are working out those fine details, and I hope that they get them figured. The Pantages in 2024 in December. So I'm like,
Oh, bitch. That's a year away.
yeah, I was like, it's a while away, but it's coming back.
But we're going to have a date?
Of course. It's gonna probably be a group date because a lot of people want to go.
Who?
My sister Denise wants to go.
Okay.
She's dying to see it. Betsy wants to see Wicked so bad.
Okay.
And you and I,
Are we bringing significant others?
Sure. I'll bring
That's
Elijah
one of the only ones that Yahoo will come.
to see Wicked. It's so good.
He loves Wicked.
Wicked is incredible.
Yeah.
I will say, I still stand by what I said about Act 2.
Oh my gosh, get
But
over it.
it's fine.
But anyways, Wicked is almost old enough to drink, have their own little cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
They're 20.
They're 20 years old.
Can you believe it?
And I was just in New York and missed.
And you didn't go, Jacob.
I didn't go.
You should have gone.
Tickets were expensive.
And you know what? For the 20th anniversary, I would have done it.
But, like, that's also the thing. Because I did think about it.
Okay.
I did seriously
As
consider.
long as there was a thought process.
Because the actual 20th anniversary show was on October 30th. And the special shows were the day before. They had the pink performance and the green performance.
Yeah,
and
they did.
everyone got all this cool swag.
Yeah.
And got to be
Because
in this
Idina
picture.
was there. Kristen was there.
I think
Chenoweth and Menzel.
Chenoweth and Menzel, not Kristen Bell.
A lot of the
past
former
Glindas.
Glindas and former Elfies.
Elphabas. I think Brittany Johnson was there.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see her at the pink performance.
I don't know if she was at the pink
audience?
one. Well, because there was the pink performance, the green performance, and then the actual 20th anniversary performance.
Oh, she just had a baby or is about to have a baby.
She's just had a baby. Yeah. Cara Lindsay,
Cara.
who we have met.
Cara was genuinely incredible.
Yeah. I mean, out of all the Glindas I've seen in person, she's my favorite.
Right.
Because, she's also my first Glinda. She was amazing.
I mean, how do you say no to your first Glinda?
She was hilarious.
Mine was Megan Hilty, and I am so lucky.
Megan Hilty.
She was my first Glinda. But I do really love Ali Mozzie.
Yes.
And Cara Lindsay.
A slime tutorial.
I saw Ali Mozzie before.
Lucky you. I've only seen her slime tutorial.
I have seen so many different ones. It's insane. I would have loved to see Katie Rose Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a dream. Who did I see when I saw it on Broadway?
I don't know.
I saw Jenny DeNoia and...
Oh, I think she was there.
Yeah. My playbills are over there. I wonder if I have it. They're literally sitting on that box right now.
I see them.
But I'm scared that if I get up, that something's going to happen. So.
Yeah, we've had too many problems trying to get this
going.
going.
So I'm sitting my butt right here. Who was it?
I couldn't tell you.
Jenny DeNoia. Oh my gosh. I know that I saw Danny Quadrino.
Oh, that's cool. You did?
Mm-hmm. He wasn't Bach that night, but yeah.
Oh, he was just in the ensemble?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
He covered Bach on Broadway, though.
We saw Mike Wartella.
Mike Wartella. You know what? Stop the whole podcast. I can go on for ages about how incredible Mike Wartella is.
Oh, he was great.
Best
Bach I've ever seen.
Truly. Like, I love Danny Quadrino, and I think I have seen him as Bach at some point. But Mike Wartella is like, he's so good.
Yeah.
I just love that at any moment, like just because I've seen the show so many times, I look at different things every time.
Of course, as one does.
And we all know Bakaruskis is obsessed with Glinda.
Absolutely obsessed with his Miss Glinda. I hope you'll save at least one dance for me.
Right. He's like big fat crushing on Glinda Upland of the Upper Upland.
And she's not having it.
And she said, "Get out. I don't want that."
She said, "No, thank you."
And just at any moment in Wicked, if you see Mike Wartella, you can look at him and he is committed to this crush on Glinda.
Yeah.
And at any second, you could be like, "Oh, what's Bach thinking?" And you look at him and you know exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah, that he is so infatuated with her.
Yes.
And wants to be close to her in any way that he can.
Right. It's just beautiful. A beautiful performance by him, to be honest.
And it's just, I've seen other Bachs and I just didn't feel that, same connection.
I feel like I always see a Bach being kind of silly and shy.
Yes.
But this was like a grounded, I have a genuine crush on this person and I would do anything to make this woman happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I talking too loud?
No.
You were looking at my thing. I got a little nervous. Who's your favorite Elphaba?
I mean, I think no matter what, that first cast I saw.
Sure.
I love Jackie Burns.
Okay.
'Cause she's the one who does the Ever gonna bring.
Never gonna bring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I lost my mind when I first heard that because it's hard to surprise people who have seen the show for a very so many times. And when she did that, I was like, whoa, woke me up.
Yeah.
Sat up in my chair, leaned forward. I was in it, I I mean, a little late for me to be sitting up and leaning forward.
But, oh well.
But, yeah. I mean, I think you're right. It's always the first people that you
The
see.
first people you see are always going to have such a special place in your heart.
Because Eden Espinosa,
Yeah.
holy cannoli.
Yeah.
She, speaking of, segue into our Broadway news, Lampica's going to Broadway.
Yes, it is.
Started at La Jolla.
I saw it at La Jolla Playhouse.
Guess what else from La Jolla is going to Broadway?
The Outsiders.
The Outsiders.
And we missed it.
Don't even get me
Such
started.
a bummer.
I wanted to see Sky Lakota Lynch so badly. Now I gotta go to New York. Also, this is crazy. So Izzy McCalla, she played Jasmine on Broadway. She played Alyssa Green in The Prom on Broadway. Is now playing Maisie in Shucked on Broadway.
Yes.
And it just got announced that Shucked is closing.
Really?
Yeah. They're going on tour, though. It's okay. And now Izzy is going to be in Water for Elephants, which was just out of town. And so she gets to do that one on Broadway.
Good for her.
Yeah. But she was with, I want to say Ryan Vasquez, but I think that that's wrong. Because Ryan Vasquez is now going to do The Notebook on Broadway. But he was also in The Outsiders here at La Jolla. So
if you guys don't know who these people are, it's okay. I don't either.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, we're just theater nerd people. But even still, I'm like, I don't know who a lot of these people are.
Yeah.
But so, okay. I didn't know, is the La Jolla Playhouse cast coming to do the show on Broadway, or are they casting new people?
I mean, all of the principals that have been announced are the same, except for Ryan Vasquez. Ryan Vasquez's part is being played by someone who's making their Broadway debut or something, because he had already committed to The Notebook.
Good for him.
And then the girl who's playing Allie in that for The Notebook, her name is Joy Woods. She was just playing Audrey in Little Shop. Best version of Somewhere That's Green that I've ever seen. There's like a video of her singing it with Alan Menken. You guys look it up and go watch it. She's incredible, Joy Woods.
Alan Menken.
Yeah, Alan Menken on the piano, and she's singing.
And for those of you guys who don't know, Alan Menken is an important man.
Yeah.
In the Disney world, especially.
Yes, he is. What else is coming to Broadway? Notebook, Lampica, Outsiders, Water for Elephants.
They announced a whole lot of stuff.
No, literally so much.
Ton of stuff. I do think it is kind of sad. Like, has it always been like this? Like, that shows close so quickly on Broadway?
No, it seems lately that the turnover rate has been really, really high.
Because, I mean, no offense to, and I'm sure it's wonderful, the concept of Shucked, to me, seemed like a musical. I was like, I don't know if that's going to last very long.
But I've heard it's incredible.
I've heard it's great, too. But I'm just saying, like, the concept seems like...
Yeah, well, they're going on tour, so whatever.
But still, like, that's so sad. Like, you know, we have shows like Wicked who get to celebrate 20 years.
Right.
And now we have so many shows that year or less than that, and they're closing.
Yeah. Back to the Future's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to go, Cats is still there.
We could talk... When we did the podcast, we hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, you told me it was...
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I've never seen the movie. So I think that I would just be wowed in general. Mm-hmm. But for someone who knows the movie, you said it didn't exactly, like, compare.
So, I mean...
Right?
Yes. What I like to call this is a reverse Wicked situation.
Sure. You did talk about that, about how the first act was kind of doo-doo.
The songs in Act 1 felt so forced, and...
Is that when the song is the don't need money, don't need fame?
Yeah. They just felt kind of forced and cheesy. Like, and I get it's very hard to take a classic movie like that and translate it into a Broadway musical. When I was watching it, all I was thinking was, would be a great stage play. I don't think it needs the musical element for it to work. Mm-hmm. But I get it. Like, musicals, that's the big thing on Broadway.
Yeah.
Visually, incredible. The costumes were great. All the work by the actors and the performers. I got to meet Casey Likes and
I'm
JJ
so
Newman.
jelly. Casey likes. He just seems like a sweet little bean.
He was so nice, and sounded exactly like Michael J. Fox when he talked. So he was incredible in the role. I'm so glad I got to see him.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the songs in Act 2 were much better. And I will say, like, my mind was blown. I had not been blown away by stage effects like that since Harry Potter.
Wow.
Like, and I was like, okay, I think this...
It's up there?
I would say it's up there.
Is there, like, magic?
It's not magic. It's, you're familiar with the concept, right? With Back to the Future. Like, it's a DeLorean. They go back in time with it. So, and there's certain... Like, how are they going to make that look on stage? And they do it. And it looks very cool.
Really?
And then the ending. If you guys know the iconic ending line, and I'll just say it because it's from Back to the Future, the movie. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. And then just let your imagination go from there because it's incredible what they do.
Does the car get to fly?
I'm not confirming or denying, but it looks so cool.
I mean, honestly, like, that's how I felt when I saw Aladdin for the first time.
Oh, yeah, Aladdin's
The stage show, I was like, how are they going to make this carpet fly? And they do.
They do it.
And you're like...
The carpet flies.
And you're like, wait a second.
You're like, wait. How?
I thought I wrapped my brain around how that could happen. And that's...
And it's not.
Doing more than what I thought it would do.
And if you've seen, like, the California Adventure Aladdin, when they had it going on there, like, you can see very much, like, how that carpet is flying. Like, it's, you see the wires and all that. But
oh my gosh, you can't see anything.
You can't see anything when you see the Broadway or the touring show of it.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa.
Bananas.
Magic.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
magic.
that's so cool that Back to the Future has done something to that level. That's great.
I don't know how long that's going to last, but I noticed, too, from the crowd, it's one of those musicals that pulls in people.
Right.
Because they know Back to the Future.
Sure.
Like, they may not be theater or Broadway people, but because it has that title, people want to see it.
I would say that's probably what happened with Beetlejuice, too.
Yeah, probably.
What is Back to the Future at the Winter Garden?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's where...
Very gorgeous theater.
That's where Music Man just was, and then right before that, it was Beetlejuice.
Yes, and they got evicted.
They got booted.
We talked about that before.
Yeah. What else is on Broadway right now?
Harry Potter's still there.
Moulin Rouge.
Hades Town.
6.
There's a play called The Shark is Broken, which is about Jaws. And we almost went to see it, but we didn't.
You should have.
We.
I've heard that's wonderful.
I've heard
it's silly.
We were just, guys, Broadway and theater is expensive.
I'm going to look up other
and we had already paid to see 3 Broadway shows. So we couldn't. I mean, maybe we could have, but we were trying to, save a little bit, and it would have cost a bit.
Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yeah, Sweeney Todd.
Guys, Gaten Matarazzo.
Mm-hmm.
Just had his final performance as Toby.
Dustin, no.
And Annalie Ashford and Josh Groban are set to have their final performance in February. Did you see who's replacing them?
I did, but I already forgot.
Sutton Foster and Aaron Tveit. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be incredible. Aaron Tveit, magic.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. Love him. Spam a lot. What else? We got Chicago. Shucked. Oh, Kimberly Akimbo's still there. I don't know. They won Best Musical. I don't know.
I've heard it's okay, but
yeah.
Titanic, Book of Mormon, Lion King, of course.
Back to the Future, King of the Jews. What is that?
I don't know. Oh,
Merrily!
One of the guys currently in Wicked, he's playing Bach, just came from Parade.
Jake?
Yeah.
Have you heard him sing?
No.
Jacob James.
I saw him and I was like, you look talented. It's going to annoy me. So I scrolled past it.
He has the most beautiful voice. He's on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he is... Oh, he's so good. I think that I'd probably fall in love with him, maybe.
He's gay.
That's okay.
But you're going to fall in love with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't have to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. Merrily We Roll Along, Lindsay Mendez.
I wish I
Jonathan
could have
Groff.
seen that.
Why
Daniel
didn't you?
Radcliffe. I didn't think about it until
Yeah,
later.
Daniel Radcliffe.
But again, tickets expensive.
For sure.
When we were there.
92.
Oh, that's not bad now. But when we were there at the week we were looking at.
And
couldn't swing
Juliet.
it.
You guys, I still want to see it. I still want to see Anne Juliet. Some Like a Hot is closing. Here Lies Love looks crazy. I want to see Gutenberg so badly.
Gutenberg. I don't know what that is.
It's Josh Gad and Andrew Rannells in a
That's
two-person
gonna
show.
be funny.
I mean, you can't get much better than that. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Here we are. Oh, I've heard that that's like wild. What is this? Oh, did you know that?
I did know that.
That Doubt's coming?
Doubt is coming to Broadway.
Which is crazy because that was just at New Village Arts.
Yeah, New Village Arts just did it. That happened also when they did, I think, Into the Woods. They had just done Into the Woods, and then it was on Broadway. And then CSUSM did Top Dog Underdog, then it was on Broadway.
Yeah, that was crazy. Mother Play? Didn't someone else just do that?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of Mother Road. Leslie Odom Jr. is doing something. Yeah, crazy.
All the fun stuff.
They've got a good lineup right now, but it's gonna change in a few months because the turnover rate has just been
Because they keep closing.
baloney.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And I was at Museum of Broadway, which was incredible. I'm wearing my jacket from there right now for the people.
Oh my gosh, merch.
Yes, merch. They have this very cool wall, which if you guys want to see it, I put it in my vlog. So go onto my YouTube channel. It's Jacob James, which just reached 102 subscribers. So I'm basically famous.
I mean, that's incredible.
I'm like basically famous.
Should I see how many I have?
Yeah, on your YouTube.
I bet you I have 17.
I have 102 now, so.
That's incredible.
Anyway, they have this cool room that has all like the current posters of like Broadway shows.
22 subscribers.
Look at that. You're like famous.
Pretty much.
And I think our YouTube has like 37 subscribers. We're hoping in the past. If we put those all together.
It's not even 100.
No, I mean like mine and.
Oh, I thought you meant like for me to get
like,
somewhere.
That's more than 100. But yeah, this cool room and like there's all like these blank spots on the wall too, because I'm like, that was a show that closed, like I already know it, and that's kind of sad. Oh well, the life of being a performer, you know.
I forgot what show you're talking about.
I was in the Museum of Broadway.
Oh,
Talking about the wall of all the posters.
I would have loved to see Parade.
Parade.
All the ways they talk.
I think, yeah, the shows that I wish we could have seen while we were out there would have been Shark is Broken and Wicked. I love seeing Wicked.
I just can't believe you were out there during that whole week. Didn't go. You did get me a cookie.
It was expensive. I did get you a cookie. We got these incredible cookies
We
from
love Schmackery.
Schmackeries.
Yeah.
And they had Glinda and Elphaba themed cookies, and I took them home with me.
Because I sent you the link.
You did. You informed me, and I'm very.
I was
going to go to
you would've,
Schmackeries anyway, but I'm very glad that they were there. And yeah,
You know, Schmackeries makes it look like they're a lot bigger inside on social media. And you walk in there and you're like, oh,
it's tiny.
it could
Also,
breathe, and I'd open the door.
Yeah. When we were here, we didn't end up recording the podcast, but I looked it up.
Oh, shit.
It was going to be like $100 to ship those cookies because they're like,
Oh,
we
yeah, we did look
deliver.
at that. Yeah.
And they're like, oh, because of your location, it's going to be $50 to ship. And I'm like, $50 to ship 12 cookies?
Oh my gosh, one time my grandma bought me, Georgetown cupcakes?
I've heard of Georgetown cupcakes.
Yeah, it was on TLC.
Uh-huh.
One time my grandma sent me a whole box of them, like from Georgetown.
How much was that box?
Probably about $40. And I was like, Debbie.
Debbie had money. Debbie said, absolutely. I miss your grandma so much, but I mean, that's how the San Francisco trip happened. She said, I'm booking it. Because we didn't pay her right away for our expenses, for the Airbnb, for the Harry Potter tickets. She said, okay, We're going. She
Yeah.
paid for at least 4 tickets at that
Yeah.
time. Maybe 6. Because there were 6 of us who were there. Mm-hmm. And she said, I got it. For one of the most expensive plays ever. She said, okay.
Yeah, she's like, sure. And here I am on a fucking waitlist for a Pasuki pass.
Here I am about to have a $500 a month car payment.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm stressed out about it. That's really
We're
sad.
stressed. Are you guys stressed? Because we are stressed.
We are so stressed. It's so hard.
I'm really scared about my new job.
I'm really scared for you.
Oh.
No, but I know you're going to be great.
No, it's just scary. Like, it's like all very new, and I feel like I have a lot of responsibility already, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so no one's giving me anything.
What's the thing that you think you're most scared of about it going into it?
Okay, so originally I thought it would be the IEPs.
Okay. What is that for the people who don't know?
An individualized education plan. Ding. For those who don't know, I'm an RSP teacher now, which is a resource specialist. Mm-hmm. Yay. But now I think the hardest part is going to be scheduling, because I am so used to periods at a middle school level.
Oh, okay.
And now I am in elementary. There are no bells.
Yes.
There is nothing. Like, I literally have to look at the clock and be like, okay. So I'll probably end up having to set timers of like, this is pull out, this is push in, this is this kid, this is that kid. So that'll be fun.
Of course.
Yeah, it was scheduling and not me playing with my
With your I mean, they can't see it. But now that,
Sorry.
no, Sheridan is in fact playing with her toes. So.
Yeah, my toe hair, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. Well,
She don't care,
hair,
baby.
to be fair, I don't care. Yeah, just the scheduling and just making sure that like the communication is like insane. I have to be like emailing teachers that I don't know, and I need to be like, hi, when does this work for you? So I'm a little scared to do that, to like put myself out there in that way, because I'm so used to referring to teachers to do that. But now I'm the teacher, so I'm like,
you have to do it.
Now I gotta be. Yeah, I'm excited to decorate my room.
Yeah. You already have like a whole thing of like supplies and gifts and goodies from people.
Which is so kind. Like, thank you to everyone. Like, a bunch of the people that my family is close with are teachers, and so they're giving me like a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your resources.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll see how it goes. I just hope that like I can actually make it look cute.
Yeah. So, will this also, like, will you be able to teach other subjects or grade levels down the line, or is it going to be, like, strictly this? Okay, so you will have the opportunity to one day move up in the world.
Yeah. I can teach anywhere from K to 12.
Oh my God, so you can be a drama teacher.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. In theory. I'm getting my credential in mild mod special ed.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who
But
cares?
I do have my bachelor's in theater, so that allows you to teach.
Perfect.
Theater. So I think that would be awesome. Oh, now Jacob is yawning.
I yawned, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I've yawned like at least twice.
It's cool. We're tired people. Also, this time change be messing me up.
You know, at first I was like, I love this time change. I love the one where we fall back.
Where we lose an hour?
Wait, what did we do?
We technically gained an hour.
Yeah,
of
so we
sleep.
fell back.
Sure. I don't know.
Because when it would be 7 o'clock, it was really 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the one where we get an extra hour of sleep.
I, growing up, hated it because I liked playing outside. I liked the sunlight.
Yeah.
And then when I entered the teen years, I was like, yes, the darkness.
Yeah. That's one thing about my room. There's no windows.
There's no windows.
No windows.
I think right now, which I'll get used to it, it's always just these first couple days. I'm like, oh, it's so late. And I'm like, it's literally 7:30. Like, we got done with dinner and I was like, oh, It's not late at all.
No, literally, I was at my boyfriend's soccer game, and it was at 5:30, and we were done by 6:30, and it's pitch black. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's only
It's
6:30.
like time for bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is banana bonkies. I gotta stop saying that. But I gotta come up with new phrases.
New catchphrases.
'Cause I'm with the littles. With the little
With the
guys.
whittles.
They're so cute. I played bubbles with some today.
You played bubbles?
Yeah, it was his
You
reward.
said that. How do you play bubbles?
What do you mean? We blew bubbles.
Okay, so I was like, I didn't know if like, are you guys pretending to be bubbles? Because
Did I say this earlier that we did bubbles?
you mentioned earlier when we were at dinner,
Oh, yeah.
so not on the podcast, but I'm just asking because I have neighbors, okay, and they are very imaginative
Sure.
children. So it's like when you say play bubbles,
I mean blow
you
bubbles.
can literally blow a bubble, or in their heads, they will be a bubble.
Wow.
Like they have done stuff like that. So
And you know what? That's innovation.
it is.
And I am here for the
They're
imagination.
imaginative. Souls.
But I meant literally blow bubbles. I mean, most of the time I wasn't even blowing the bubbles. I was just like waving the wand in the air, and the kid was giggling his little
just
brains out.
laughing. That's so cute.
It was very cute. They're so little. Oh my gosh.
Children.
They're so cute.
I will say though, if you start talking like with your teacher voice all the time, I'm gonna have to tell you to stop.
What are you talking about?
I
What
feel
teacher
like-
voice?
You know, like I feel like when people
I
work
don't
with
think I have one. I
with
talk
younger
to people
kids,
like this.
like they have like a certain like way of like talking to people. Like I have a family friend, and she is a teacher and works in TK, and I feel like
I'm literally TK to 1.
all the time like there's like sometimes like when you're talking or like asking about things, like she'll like revert to being like, well, you do know, like, and like start acting like it, and I hate it. I'm like, stop doing
No,
that.
I feel like I still talk to them like this.
Like,
Or maybe
"Hi."
like I'll be like, "Oh, that's so fun." Like I'm never like, "Oh, do baby boo boo."
No.
Like no. To be fair, I haven't seen my little TKs yet. I saw Kinder.
It's happening,
and I saw
though.
First.
Before we wrap up, because we're almost at our hour, we just want to say thank you
Yeah.
for
Oh.
four
Four.
and 2. 12.
Thank you for
For always listening.
Were you trying to get me to complete
Yeah,
your
I was
sentence?
like,
I was
maybe
just
Sheridan
like,
knows.
thank you for the support.
For the support.
Thank you for being patient with us. I know that no one listens, but just kidding.
No, that's not what I was. I don't know why I started going with the thank you, because I was
I
like,
thought we were gonna do the
as
bit
I was
of like
going,
our first sponsor.
no, as I was going, I was like, why did my brain do that? That is not what I meant to do. I was going to talk about dinner one more time because we just had such an awkward encounter
Oh, how have we gone 48 minutes without
and
mentioning
forgot
this?
to bring this
You
up.
guys, let's talk about it. I am someone who is very nice to servers.
Yes.
You're serving me. Like, I'm going to be nice to you. Like, you're
course.
working your little took us off. So I like to establish a connection with our servers. Talk to them like they're humans. And we made a friend,
We did.
Alana.
Made a wonderful friend. Hey, Alana.
Hey, girlfriend. Oh, we should told her we had a podcast.
Should have. Anyway.
Anyways.
Also, backstory. We decided just to go to dinner tonight. And so me, Tori, and Sheridan all went out to dinner.
Yeah.
And anyway, now here we are.
And you know, a lot of times there are younger men waiters who are just really working too hard for a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just like overly nice, but like in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a sweet little man who really started off that way. Like he brought Tori her food, her chili, and
Ordered a chili.
literally slid it to her and was like, "There you are." And Tori did not bat one eye. Tori was like, "Thanks," and
Not even
ate her food.
Not even a clue though. Like it was just so funny. Like Tori was so, and I would have too. Like so fixated on this
was like-
beautiful chili.
Yeah,
And I was watching
It
Tori
did look really good.
and this man, and
This man
it
was
just,
waiting for her to
it
look
just
up
seemed
at
like,
him.
yeah, he so desperately was like, look at me, like
Look
let's
at
make eye contact. And
Yeah.
Tori just said, gee, thanks. And just
Literally, and just ate it. And I was like, amen,
started
sis.
eating. It was so funny.
God, it was funny. And then we were like, okay, great, like weird, but like,
Yeah, we're like, what a time. Great little memory. Like,
yeah. And then
never
we
have to worry
like
about it.
see him like flirting with these like middle-aged women.
These two
Live your
older
life,
women.
get the tip.
You know,
okay?
totally like, ah ha ha, like rolling up like the sleeve a little bit, like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay. I'm like, a little bit too much. And I get it. Times are hard. You
Yeah.
got to get that tip, but,
Yeah.
ooh,
But
I'm
man, oh
like,
man, he was working
it
too hard.
looked
And
like you were
then,
trying.
just the cherry on top. You're where we are. You got to get the dessert that they have.
Yeah.
And I mean, why are we acting like it's like some crazy place? We were at BJ's.
We're
Like
at BJ's restaurant.
everyone knows what BJ's is, and so you have to get a bazooki. Why did I say it like that? Bazooka.
Oh, but the bazooka.
You got to get a bazooki. And this man, I was the only one who ordered one, so I got a mini one.
Mm-hmm.
This man goes, salted caramel bazooki, and I went, "That's me."
No, you said guilty because
I did not say guilty.
no, you did.
No, I didn't. I went, "That's me." I did not say guilty. That's why I thought it was weird.
Oh, I thought you said guilty.
No, I did after.
Okay.
Because
you
I
said-
went, "Oh, that's me." And he literally slides it to us, or to me. We each grab a spoon, and he's still standing there. And he goes, "You look guilty. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You look guilty." And I went, "Guilty." What the hell do you say to that?
And like, I'm sure like it didn't really
Ooh,
look
yikes,
like
that's going to be
this,
really annoying to listen to.
But you know, in my head, like it was like a literal like freeze frame moment. Like all of us with our spoons about to go in, just freeze frame, just.
He was just a little late. Like, it would have been fine. Maybe a little bit less cringy if he would have just been like, if I would have been like, "Oh, that's me." And he'll be like, "Haha, guilty." You know?
It just.
But it literally was like, "Oh, that's me." Slide. Beat.
You look guilty.
Beat. You look guilty.
Like it seemed like he was just like, oh, I'm gonna flirt with anything that moves.
For real.
And it's like, I would say like he wasn't a bad looking guy.
No.
He had like that air around him that just seemed like he was like, I know,
Just
I'm
like
hot
yeah,
shit.
typical like frat guy.
Yeah,
like
like I hate to like make him
college
sound
student probably.
so stereotypical, but I'm like, that's just the vibes we were getting.
And then he was like giggling and walked away. And I was like,
he
what
was like,
the
I'm
hell was
hilarious.
that?
And
It was so odd.
but to top it all off, I feel like any normal people would just like accept this happen, laugh about it. Not
Yeah.
us.
Not us.
We
no.
said we have to share this news with somebody
Yeah.
and brought our server over
Yep.
and told her the whole thing.
Yeah. And she was like, "I'm so sorry." She's like, "This is not a like out of the ordinary experience." And she was like, "I literally have to apologize to most of my tables
And
every
we were
night
like,
because of
"No."
this man."
We were like, no need to apologize. We just
It made
wanted
our
to
night.
share it.
I just thought it was hilarious. It was just the timing of it that made it horrible.
Yes.
Like when I say it felt like 10 minutes of an interaction. It really it was
It was just so awkward.
yeah.
But I mean, she became our friend. She was like, what are you guys' names? And we told her our names. So
I said my name's Jacob,
I said, I'm Tori.
and then Tori said that she shared.
And Tori said, she's Becky. So
Oh my gosh. You guys, you don't even get that.
sorry.
Jacob.
But it was funny.
Yeah, that was silly.
Yeah, that's it. We just wanted to share that.
No, I'm Becky.
Stop.
Can I get some of that?
I don't know who listens, so
They wouldn't know it's them.
I have to poop so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, that is so TMI, but I do.
You know, sometimes I get a little plugged up.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about poop again.
Why not? I love talking.
You seemed so frustrated. Oh, why?
Why not? What?
Because.
Oh, why'd you do that? You literally zoned out for 2 seconds. Jacob said, "Why not?"
My brain immediately, this is the problem with OCD, ADHD brain. Like,
Yeah.
I immediately, like, looked at both of our computers and was like, wow, we're going to have to edit this. And then I was like, oh, no.
It's okay. In the middle of you talking like 10 minutes ago, I was like, I have to do IEP soon. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh no. And then, you know, when you like immediately are like, oh my God, do they hate me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had an itch.
It's okay. But, okay, I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Because you have to poop?
Yes, very badly.
My bathroom's open.
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to make it home. You know when you just know?
You just know, I let it go too far sometimes. And I
you
will wait
push.
until I have the poop chills and I'm like,
Yeah, no, that's where I feel like I'm, like, about to, like, reach. Any moment now.
okay,
So, but, thank you guys so much for listening.
thank you.
Hopefully we can get another episode out soon.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I made an appearance on season 2.
Yeah, because you, as the co-host, should really be here more. Do you want to do an episode without me, since I did 2 of them without you?
Not really.
Okay, great. I'm glad that we're on the same page. No,
I need you.
I love watching you, though, with other co-hosts.
It's only happened once.
Yeah, and I loved it. It was a great experience.
I can't do it.
You don't want to do it? Okay. Well,
That would be cute.
hopefully, though, because Tori wants to come back on. Hopefully we'll get her on at some point.
She wanted to read a book tonight.
She did, so she ditched us. But that's okay. I get it.
I get it too.
I totally get it.
I just
Some
thought
of my
being busy.
1222 cast members want to be on the podcast.
Okay.
So maybe that'll happen down the line.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Anyways, thank you guys for listening.
Thank
We
you
love
so
you
much.
so much. Give us ideas for new pods.
Yeah. Because I don't know, how many more shows do we have that we've done together? Do we have left to talk about?
Probably Zip Zilch
I
Nada.
don't know. I don't know if we've ever talked about Cinderella.
Oh.
I don't know if we have. Maybe we'll get
I mean,
to
a
that.
couple. I think we've told stories.
We've
from it.
mentioned it, but we've never told the whole story of it. But
We got to talk about that with Kiana.
yes. Okay.
We should try and get that. I told her to get ready, but
Get ready. Okay. We love you all so much.
love you.
Okay.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.